So, in the late hours of the night, it's literally 10:30 right now. The Boston Celtics have agreed to trade Drew Holiday to the Portland Trailblazers for Anthony Simons. Like, if that is not the most random trade you've ever heard at, and one of the most random times ever, I don't even know what to say. Like, 35-year-old Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, that is just, that's insane. And we never saw this coming. And I have to say, like, Boston absolutely fleeced in this deal. They fleeced the Portland Trailblazers 100% in this. Like, seriously, what is Portland's true plan with this trade? You traded away one of your young best players on your squad, probably your best guard at this moment, especially from a scoring perspective, for a 35-year-old veteran who had a pretty noticeable decline this year than from previous years, who, yes, he's solid and he could be solid 3 and D and whatnot, is Drew Holiday, and he won't take away a lot from guys like Scoot Henderson and Shaden Sharp or whatnot, but you're rebuilding. You're not contending. Like, this is not a rebuilding type move to go out and get a 35-year-old and a couple of second round picks. It boggles my mind. And for Boston, this is amazing because you get younger and you get somebody in Anthony Simons who is so much more of a scoring threat, especially on this Boston team. Sure, he won't be the utility player that Drew Holiday is. He won't be able to, defend against the best guards on the opposing end. He won't be able to go in and scavenge for offensive rebounds like Drew Holiday and Derek White do well as a combo. But he adds youth, he adds great scoring, good shot creation on the offensive end. To combine that with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, obviously, who you hope is going to come back off of injury. And I think that that's one of the big reasons why Boston ended up making this deal, just to give them some scoring insurance for when Jason Tatum comes back. And then you still have Derek White to potentially deal with the perimeter defense and whatnot. And don't forget that Boston still has the 20th overall pick. Like, they could still invest in a front court center at the end of the first round to potentially plug in and get depth and insurance for that front court with guys like Porzingis and Luke Cornett and whatnot. For Portland, this is now going to be really interesting to see what they do in the draft. Of course, they have the 11th overall pick. Even with them getting older and getting probably a less valuable player in Drew Holiday, I still see them prioritizing the front court. So Colin Murray-Boyles, potentially even a center spot like a Derek Queen, Kaman Maluwak, maybe even a forward position if there is a valuable forward right there. But in my opinion, Boston is the de facto winner in this. I'm not really sure what Portland is really thinking. Maybe I'm missing something, let me know. But pretty random trade, but